Hello, my friends. Welcome. I've officially lost my mind. I can't dribble. I can't shoot. I'm too small to defend. So I'm going to make a 6'6", kind of a two-way-ish build. Eventually, sometime next week, I'll post a better true two-way. But this one, I'm catering to cap breakers, which hopefully I will get to at some point here soon. But yeah, just changing up the build. I don't like the jump shots on small guards so far this year. Maybe once I get Patty base, it'll be a lot better. But for the time being, I'm going to hopefully make this build sooner rather than later. Again, it's going to be centered around me getting cap breakers down the road. So I'll go into that eventually. But let's talk about it a bit. I stink at shooting and I stink at dribbling. So I think shooting, I can get better at shooting with just better stuff. So I'm going to cater to that, especially with MIDI. If you watched my videos last year, my main Pro-Am build didn't have any dunk, had good layup, which I don't have on this build, unfortunately, but 98 MIDI and a 94 3, so that's my inspiration behind this build. So let's talk about this one. I'm going to be 6'6", minimum weight, 6'6" wingspan. I think I'm getting away with the small wingspan on this build because I'm going to be a point guard. So ideally, I'll rotate from corner to wing on the team that I play with. So let's get right into it. 85 speed. I want to be really fast and be able to just run up and down the court fast. Hawking lanes, I think, in my opinion, is important, and speed plays into that more than anything to me. Especially just in transition, you can get a lot of lane steals. So that's my thinking behind that. 76 agility. Eventually, we're gonna have 50 strength because of our perimeter, and then a 55 vertical. I think this is good. I think it's good physicals, especially because I'm not gonna be able to dunk at a high level. I just want to be able to get an open dunk, or to be able to go up on an open dunk. That's really all I'm looking for with this build. So let's get right into it. Let's just get the cool stuff out of the way. We're going to have a 96 MIDI. I'm going to be able to get everything on Hoff, Shifty Shooter, Set Shot Specialist, and Deadeye. I think dexing is unbelievable in this game. I've dexed a lot with my point guard if you've seen in my recent gameplay videos. I played against the 12th ranked team in the world in Pro-Am and played against Lamonce's team recently. And I was dexing a lot, I'm not good with my jump shot, so it was just tough to shoot. Definitely a user error on my part. 93-3 is going to get me limitless on gold. And this is where I'm going to use my cap breakers. So my cap breakers here, 99 MIDI is insane. You're not going to get Shifty Shooter up that high just because going up another +6 on agility is expensive. So I'm not going to be doing that. But 99 MIDI to get me the Set Shot Specialist and Deadeye on Legendary. Definitely going to be good content out of that for one, and number two, it's going to be really hard to contest my jump shot. I do up my free throw to an 89. This is just depending on what you play. If you play Pro-Am or Rec, you probably want a decent free throw. For me, I do want a decent free throw for this build for that reason. Playmaking, I'm going to be point guard, but with the way that this game is being played right now, for me at least, I'm not ISOing a lot. I'm just using a screen and maneuvering around a screen, so I'm not really looking to be able to ISO. I'm going to have an 81 ball handle and an 86 speed with ball. This year it's nice because Lightning Launch, aka Speed Booster from a year ago, doesn't tie into your ball handle at all. It's just speed with ball, so I think this playmaking as a point guard definitely looks suspect, but having the Lightning Launch is what I care about most. I'm going to figure out ball handling eventually. Unpluckable, I understand that this probably isn't that high for a point guard, but at the end of the day, I understand how to keep the ball away from a defender. If they're going to steal the ball from me at any point, it's going to be because I'm passing it, not dribbling it in front of them, if that makes sense. So that's my reasoning for that right there. Finishing, we're going to keep everything the same here. I think this actually goes a little lower. Yep. 36 post control. I really wanted post control for post fade phenom this year, but it was just too expensive, so not going to be able to do that. But I do up my dunk to a 45. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what dunk packages you get with this, but I do think that it's every 5, so I think you get a dunk package at 35, 40, 45, and that's really all I'm trying to do is just be able to do the bare minimum finishing. That way, you know, if people do play up close to me, I can, you know, do a little rim graze, CJ McCollum, Klay Thompson dunk or something, whatever I can get, I'm happy to get. This is a bit of a two-way build, so we are going to have an 85 perimeter. You're going to get all these badges on silver, especially with this contest system. You know, do what you want with perimeter. For me, I want to be able to just be more bumpy than I am with my point guard. I don't have on-ball menace at all on my point guard, so having that at an 85 is what I want. Pick Dodger silver and Challenger silver. Like I said, contests this year are awful. I don't know why they're so bad. I wish they weren't so bad, but hopefully the next patch fixes that. And we are able to afford an 85 steal still. 85 steal. I'm really good at playing lanes. So interceptor gold for me is important. Having an 85 steal, I think will be really, really good. I don't have a problem with the 79 steal that I have on my point guard, but I'm just smaller, so, you know, being 6'3", people can pass over me. Even though my wingspan is short, being tall, I'll just be able to animate, I think, better in lanes than a 6'3" would. But yeah, this is the build. Very happy with the way it came out, to be quite honest with you. I think the only thing that you could argue about changing is definitely the shooting. This is definitely probably overkill on shooting. I definitely don't think that this is shooting that you have to have on a build like this. Maybe you can put the rest on ball handle. If you're more comfortable with a lower pass, you could do that, and then just put everything on defense, in my opinion. Try to find a way, if you're going to go less on shooting, you can put your wingspan up a bit more and get more steal for glove gold. That's what I would do. If I could change anything, that's what I would change. But I really, really want to try this stuff on Legendary. I understand the contests suck this year, but when the contest is there, I don't want to feel it at all. So being able to have these badges for someone like me who dexes a lot in the game, getting those badges on potential Legendary is amazing. Steve Nash, CJ McCollum, Tyrese Halliburton, really, really, really solid build in my opinion. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Two-way sharpshooter as well seems really cool. Last year I loved mid-range. I fell in love with mid-range last year, and I think with the way that this game is being played right now, I think midi is really, really good this year. So I want to give it a shot. This is going to be, you know, my next build that I do decide to make, I think. Let me know if there's anything you would change. Like, I'm trying to run this everywhere. This would be my build to be guard with you guys if I stream over here. This is going to be my build for Pro-Am moving forward, Rec moving forward, and if I'm the guard in Park, this is going to be my build moving forward. So let me know what you think about that. Drop a like, sub up if you're new. I appreciate the love as always. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.